Wow. I just want to thank everybody. I mean, I can't thank everyone enough for, especially all the police officers, deputies, for getting up after seeing something like this happen and going back to work. It's amazing to see that. My mom gave me a poem to read, and I think it really represents my father and the law enforcement community. It's called "I'm Just Like You." I've been where you fear to be. I have seen what you fear to see. I have done what you fear to do. All these things I have done for you. I'm the one you lean upon, the one you cast your scorn upon, the one you bring your troubles to. All these things I have been for you. The one you ask to stand apart, the one you feel should have no heart, the one you call the man in blue. But I am a person just like you, and through the years I have come to see that I am not what you ask of me. So take this badge, take this gun. Will you take it? Will anyone? And when you watch a person die and hear a battered baby cry, then do you think that you can be all these things you ask of me? And with that poem, as you can see, and I can see now, my father was an amazing person. I've heard so many stories about him that I have never heard. My dad was a very humble man. I never knew all these things that he's done. I knew he was a great man. I knew he was a police officer. Well, deputy, he'd probably hit me if I said police officer. But just trying to get my words together here. Like I said, my father was a humble man. And to pass on to everybody, just if you see someone who needs help, help them. That's what he would do. I'm standing up here because, and Brian, my brother, standing up here because he raised us. And we want to do him well, like he did us as a father. And I'm going to miss him. I'm going to miss going hiking with him, going up to Gettysburg all the time, walking on frozen lakes, almost falling through the lake, going to reenactments. He turned us into, both up here, war nerds. But, drawing a blank here. Do you have anything to say?
You really touched base on a lot of what I was going to talk about, but when I was younger, I would always cuddle with my dad when I needed somebody, when I was sad. He was always there for me and for my brother. He was the definition of a good father. He would literally do anything for us, and I'm truly going to miss him. I know nothing that any of us can say will change what happens, but yeah, it sucks. I'm going to miss you, Dad. I love you.
I thought of more things. And I got up here, and I forgot them, but I got it. I'll never forget when I was little. just always wearing camouflage, always wanted to be a Marine, you know, a little devil dog. I always wanted to follow my dad's footsteps. And, I mean, as I got older, you know, he always told me, it's your life, do what you want to. Well, I still want to be like my father. And it would be an honor to be half the man that he was. As you can see, he's done so many things for this country, for this community, and for us, that it will leave a lasting impact, hopefully forever. But the last time I saw him, I was half asleep. Walked into his room and said, "Hey, Dad, school's closed for snow." And he's like, "Really?" But of course he's like, "Why don't you go roll over and go back to sleep?" So I did that, and he came in around 8 or 7. He liked to get to work early. I forget what time it was. I was asleep. But you know, I didn't have a door. I have a pirate flag in front of my room, and I'll get to that in a minute. But I see the pirate flag, you know, push over, and I don't see it. Obviously, my eyes are closed, but you see what I'm saying. He peeks his head in and says, "Hey, I'm going to work." And he said, "Text me whenever you go anywhere, and I'll let you know if the roads are still icy." Because he cared about me. And me being half asleep, I said, "Be safe." And you know, I never told him that usually, because I expected him to be safe. But I don't know what got at me Wednesday, being half asleep. I told him to be safe, and as a law enforcement officer, a deputy, you know, any of you guys, I just want to say be safe. I know you can't really be safe. You're out there, you know, doing tough work, dealing with bad people, you know, fighting the bad guys. But back to the door. So I haven't had a door ever since I can remember. And so I got these 2 pirate flags, you know, and I put them up. Well, they're his flags. There's tons of flags in the house. I mean, my dad's like a very proud man of flags, and he collects all these ribbons and such. And any ribbon you see here, you know, this ribbon's from him. Went to his room and rated all his ribbons. But I was told the other day that he was getting ready to put a door on. And I walked into one of our spare rooms the other day and saw a door. And I didn't know what it was for. And then Miss Amy told me that my dad was going to put it there and leave the pirate flag over the door and record me walking into the door. So, on that good note, that really describes the person that he was. Thank you, guys. And just help carry on his legacy. And be safe.
Thank you.